Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Tuesday, July 30th. Another pleasant morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region with temperatures near 60 degrees in the suburban locations of Philadelphia. Looks like another pleasant day with comfortable temperatures and humidity levels and plenty of sunshine up and down the I-95 corridor. Looks like the next threat for some showers and thunderstorms will come on Thursday, perhaps as early as late Wednesday night in some of the Mid-Atlantic locations, but especially on the day Thursday as the next cool front approaches the region from the Great Lakes. That front should sweep off the East Coast by the weekend. We should have another fairly comfortable air mass for the upcoming weekend, anchored by a new high-pressure system moving from Canada into the northeastern part of the country. Well, before we get into the details on the U.S. weather situation, let's take a look at the tropics. This is a colorized infrared satellite imagery loop, and here's what remains of what was Tropical Storm Dorian a few days ago. It's still weaker than a tropical depression, basically just a tropical wave at this point. A couple things to point out. It's still going through some up and down flare-ups here. It seemed to have flared up overnight and then kind of tapered again towards morning. But you see the last couple of frames, there's still a couple of impressive convective-looking areas here. And the second thing to point out is it's really slowed down. It was racing along here for several days at 22 miles per hour or so, but it's really slowed down, and it's in a rather favorable environment right now with no longer encountering the dry air that it encountered over the past several days. So it's conceivable it could strengthen. It certainly still has a threat for enhancing rainfall over the next few days over the Bahamas and then perhaps even over South Florida. So we'll continue to monitor this. Not a tropical depression, not a tropical storm, just a tropical wave at this point, but nonetheless, it still bears some watching over the next couple of days. Well, I started off by talking about how cool the temperatures are here in the Mid-Atlantic region this morning. Not far off 60 degrees in many of the suburban locations. How does that compare to normal when looking back at the 1981 to 2010 time frame? Well, it's well below normal. These are the departures from normal for the current surface temperatures. You notice pretty much up and down the East Coast and throughout the Midwest, it's 5, 10, even up to 12, 13 degrees below normal for this time of the year. And indeed, July is ending on a fairly cool note across much of the nation. Tomorrow is indeed the last day of the month of July, and we had that heat wave a couple weeks ago, and it still looks like that may very well have been the peak of the summer's heat for much of the eastern part of the nation, as we have cool weather closing out the month of July, and it still looks like, on average, the month of August could be cooler than normal in the Mid-Atlantic region. Well, here's the latest surface map. One cool front sitting off the East Coast, and another one starting to take shape here over the northern plains. This is the front that will slide on to the east over the next 48 hours, reaching the eastern states by later on Thursday, and again enhancing our shower and thunderstorm threat late Wednesday night, especially on the day Thursday. Quite a bit of shower and thunderstorm activity across the heartland this morning. Most of that will slide to the south and east over the next 24 hours, and some of that moisture could get involved with the frontal system as it approaches the Mid-Atlantic region on Thursday. We'll monitor that. There is some chance for some heavy downpours on Thursday. We'll monitor that over the next couple of days. Here's a current infrared satellite loop from the Wisconsin SSEC website. The main area of showers and thunderstorms, the heaviest area anyway, is over the south central part of the country, sliding to the south and east. Lots of clear skies here in the Mid-Atlantic region thanks to high pressure system that dominates the scene. Some showers and thunderstorms starting to pop up here across the northern plains as that next frontal system starts to strengthen. Again, that will be moving to the south and east over the next 48 hours, reaching the Mid-Atlantic coastline by late Thursday night into early Friday time frame. Well, let's take a look at some GFS forecast maps. This is from last night's Zero-Z model run, and we're looking at this evening's forecast map, and then we'll look at tomorrow evening and then Thursday evening. Still in the clear here in the east, high pressure dominating the weather scene here, not only today but tonight and well into the day on Wednesday as well. Pleasant temperatures with comfortable humidity levels as well. Now here's that cool frontal system showing up in the northern plains here by this evening. Let's now jump ahead 24 hours. And here's the forecast map for tomorrow evening, Wednesday evening. That frontal system starting to move to the east now over the central Great Lakes. Still some high pressure hanging on here in the Mid-Atlantic region. It's not out of the question that there's a shower or a thunderstorm late in the afternoon tomorrow and again tomorrow evening. But the main shower and thunderstorm threat from this frontal system will come on the day Thursday. Finally, here's the forecast map for Thursday evening. That frontal system near the East Coast and a decent area of showers and thunderstorms. And yet, again, there is a threat for some heavy rain on Thursday afternoon into the evening hours. We'll monitor that over the next couple of days. Certainly our best chance for rain this week comes with this frontal system on the day Thursday. Looks like much improving weather behind that for Friday and probably the upcoming weekend as well, as new high pressure moves into the northeastern part of the country. So that's it for now. For the SIWeather.com, I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian.